Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and on the mound today, German Marquez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. Foul ball there. Off the mark there. 2-1. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, third baseman,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Marquez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Marquez over to first.
No, he's in
Altuve
there.
back safely. Man at first, 1 away. In there at the knees for a strike. Fastball is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Just missed. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
Out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here with my pal Singy. So here's the lefty, Framber Valdez. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, third baseman, Ryan.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a curve misses outside. And that's ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. On the ground to first, Walker. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Chris Bryant stands in now and watches strike one. Strike two.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Here's a tapper towards short. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, and now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Let's go Rockies! Marquez back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Jones falls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And here is Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One down. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
Ball one.
In the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
One out. Runner at second. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Just missed. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Falling behind 2-1. And there's a ball. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Ben Gamel.
Here's Ben Gamel.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's your strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Fastball for a strike. And that one got a piece of him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He reached out a walk his first time. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that drops in for a strike. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Tyro Estrada, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. Hit in the air, left field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Let's go, Rockies!
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that will fall. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one ripped but foul. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Paredes on at first. Nobody out. That just misses. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to third and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Rockies, let's go.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Tovar. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And here is Yainer Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first. They get the out on Stallings.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. He's safe on with a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. Doyle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
We got a full count. 3-2.
And ball
Pitch
four,
ready,
two
ball four.
aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a ground ball to first. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Michael Tolia. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One runs in, the second run scores. It's 3-2.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Chris Bryant. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. Strike one. Way out front for strike two.
He finds himself in a tough
2 strikes.
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
out.
outside. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Myers on his way over and makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 3 and the Astros 2. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well,
One
these
ball, one
Astros
strike.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Grounded out his first time. McCormick measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important
Ball
play
2.
is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Late on that fastball. The Astros trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, right
Now it's the
fielder,
right fielder, Ben
Gamble.
Gamble. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That clips the corner. On the ground right side, Estrada. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros are down quietly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So in
off
now
for
for
the
Colorado,
Rockies,
Nolan
left
Jones.
fielder, Nolan Jones.
Check swing, but it's put in play. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher.
Up
Got the
next
hitter
for the
out there a little bit. Couldn't
Second
check his
baseman,
swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out to short, Pena. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Sean
2 down,
Bouchard.
base is empty. Next to hit, Sean Bouchard. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Missed with a
1 ball,
changeup,
2
and it's
strikes.
1-2. And that
2-2
skips in the dirt. Just misses. And it's a full count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. The other way, and that's a base hit.
Now batting,
Jacob Stallings now.
catcher,
Grounded out his first time.
Jacob Stallings.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bouchard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He was really
0-2
trying to
is the
stay
count.
back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Next
Oh,
pitch
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of
it. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Houston.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Forrest Whitley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's ball 3.
Michael Toglia up next for the Rockies. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So they're all loaded up. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the fifth inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Marquez back to work. On the ground. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He is struck out and he is walked.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So a man at first. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And that one upstairs, ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Just missed. Marquez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fastball is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're level. It's 5-5.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Action in the pen down there. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander also throwing. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Two balls, two strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out. Two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 2. And that's way high. 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right field. Gamble moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Thairo Estrada.
Estrada.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
That's too low. And that is ball 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve slings to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. We're all tied up 5-5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin
Now
Lawrence.
pitching for the Rockies, number 61, Justin Lawrence.
Here's the shortstop
Leading off
at
for
the plate,
Astros,
Jeremy
shortstop,
Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
That's in there. That's strike 1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Peralta, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
Let's go Rockies! Let's go Justin!
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Let's go Rockies!
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the right fielder, Ben Gamel.
All right, Justin. Come on, Justin. Let's go.
That one way inside.
Let's go.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off.
Yeah, Rocky!
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. We're all tied up 5-5. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Sean Bouchard.
Go Rockies! Rockies, let's go! Go Colorado!
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian Abreu up and throwing. Scott also getting ready. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. And it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jacob Stallings. He's already homered in this game. shortened the bunt and missed it, 0-1.
No, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Heading for the plate. He will score, and the Rockies take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Stallings leads off second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a slow roller. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
First base.
Now batting.
Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Down and away for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one misses, and now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Ball 3.
Michael Tolia and the Colorado on deck circle. That one catches the zone. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lifted in the air out to left. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That's down and in. And it's even up.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Walker takes it to the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. Rocks with a run-scoring double. It's now 6-5. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lawrence in his third season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. That one drilled left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases, as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Justin Lawrence gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Seth Halverson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. Misses inside. Ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. So the tying run at second. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Sends it to Toglia, and now 2 gone.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. That one to triple digits. Swing and a foul out of play. Ball one there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run is 90 feet away. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ort.
Just trying to keep
Now
this one
pitching
close
for
here,
Houston.
and this is where a bullpen can
Number
give their players a
63.
chance to fight back into the game.
Caleb Ort.
Here's Chris Bryant
Leading
now.
off for the
0 for
Rockies.
3. A fly out, a
Designated
ground
hitter,
out, and a strikeout.
Chris Bryant.
Just
Ball one.
missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Now
coming open instead of
batting.
staying closed.
Left
If he
fielder,
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some
Jones.
authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So in now for
Tyro
Colorado, Tyro Estrada. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Two outs.
Nope. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back here in Denver, ready to begin the 8th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Halverson back to work. That one missing inside.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just trying to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now, Yainer Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Line drive. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rockies 6 and the Astros 5. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard.
And ball
that's
one.
it.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just
Ball,
off the
that's
inside edge. And now 2-2. In the air, right side. Gamble on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob
Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one missing low. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Ball,
Bringing the cheese on that one.
One down, base is empty. That one missed. And that's outside. And that's ball 3. On the ground to short, Pena. Tosses to first. They get the out on Stallings.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Tap foul at the plate. That's towards center. Myers has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tyler Kinley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Left fielder,
Well,
Chas McCormick.
one-run game. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Ben Gamble up next for the Astros. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. The other way. Throw, picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros. Mauricio Dubon looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.